is up, awesome people, and welcome to Wi-Fi Wednesday Shenanigans. Before I begin, if my voice sounds slightly different, I do apologise. I'm not too sure if it's going to sound any better or if it's going to sound worse than what it normally does. But before I started narrating this video, I had a few problems with my computer, of all times, and my normal headset that I use has decided to die. I don't know if it's a permanent death or if it's just chucking a little wobbly because there's stuff going on. So I do apologise if the quality of my narration sounds a bit worse than normal, or if it sounds better, just let me know so I don't have to spend like 3,000 hours trying to fix this mess. So anyways, Wi-Fi Wednesday for tonight. This one was actually pretty interesting. While I was working on the Trivia Tuesday Pokeology Biology lesson for Venusaur, I had a bit of a spark of inspiration with Sun Team because a few people in the last episode of Wi-Fi Wednesday said they quite enjoyed the unique set of Pokemon that I brought, so that's great. I do actually appreciate that type of feedback because I do stress over like the quality of battles that I do. I sometimes worry that I'm not posting like the greatest battles, but to hear people say that they enjoyed just seeing unique sets being used in double battles, which is great. So this is definitely interesting. Yeah, it's not the same Charizard and Ninetales from last time, also, if for those who are wondering. But anyways, I can't really explain it. It's really meant to be seen to be believed. Alright, so this one's up against... I'm not even going to say that name. Anyway, so I'm going to lead with the Tropius and Furret lead there. So I'm like, cool, this might actually work. But unfortunately, I go up against an Articuno and a Haxorus. I'm like, great, Articuno, that's not going to be great. So anyways, my Furret's going to frisk out the Muscle Band and the Rocky Helmet, which is quite interesting. So it makes me think that Articuno is like max defense or something like that. I've never actually seen Rocky Helmet on Articuno before, so I don't really know what's happening there. Alright, so I go follow me there on the Furret, which is going to redirect both Articuno's and Haxorus attacks straight to Furret. So Haxorus went for Dragon Claw, brought them down to my stash, and the Articuno finishes off Furret with the Ice Beam, which is great, which means I can safely set up my growth without having to be knocked out by a ×4 move. So my attack and special attack is going to raise by +1. Alrighty, so in comes the Charizard on my side. I'm going to use Charizard Y. Now, fun fact, I have never used Charizard Y until now. So this will go very, very bad, or might be quite interesting. Anyways, the drought goes up, which is going to activate my Tropius' Solar Power. So I'm going to go Protect here on Tropius because it's just free pickings there for the Articuno to just go for the Ice Beam. And with Charizard Y, I set up the Tailwind. Yes, Tailwind on Charizard Y. I don't think that's been done before. It's interesting, to say the least. Anyways, the Haxorus is going to go for the Attract here. So I'm like, alright, a Attract Haxorus. I have not seen one of those before. Anyway, Solar Power is going to do a little bit of residual damage there to my Tropius, losing a bit of health. And unfortunately, I'm immobilized by Love. God damn you, Love. Here, have an Air Slash to the face. So a +2, I do believe. Air Slash is definitely going to take out the Haxorus, plus Life Orb damage as well. Well, Life Orb is an extra 30%. And unfortunately, though, because I could not pull off my Fire-type move from the Charizard, I could knock out the Articuno, which means it's just open slather there for the Articuno to knock out my Tropius. So that was really unfortunate because I was perfectly set up to just annihilate, hopefully. Anyways, Arcanine comes in. This is definitely going to be a Stream Speed. I'm assuming it's going to be Choice Banded. Judging from that damage, probably not. So I'm not really too sure what that Arcanine's running. I'll go for Air Slash there. Just do half damage there to the Arcanine. And Fire Blast is going to absolutely annihilate that Articuno with the Sunbeam in this Sunbeam up. And I think I'm... Well, I know I'm max special attack. I know that. Can't remember if I'm modest or timid, but I've got an iffy feeling I'm timid. Anyways, Arcanine's going for the Extreme Speed again. Going to do a little bit more there to Charizard, and it's got Shell Bell. Like, that's interesting. Anyways, now a Fire Blast here from the Ninetales. Going to hit that Alakazam, and that's going to knock it down into the red. It's like, damn, that came close. And Air Slash is going to finish off the Arcanine, so no more Extreme Speeding for you. And the Alakazam's going to go for the Psychic, and they go for my Ninetales, which is interesting because Ninetales does have some nice base special defense. So that's cool, and it's kind of doesn't really matter who he goes for here because they're going to knock either one of them out. So he goes for my Charizard Y. However, I'm going to go for the Solar Beam here. If I didn't really want to play for another Fire Blast just in case it missed, because it would have probably cost me the battle. So he probably got cocky thinking I'd go for the Fire Blast. But as I said, didn't really matter which one of those he'd go for because I was just going to take him out that turn regardless. So that was the VGC battle that I did with the Sun Team version 2, I guess I call it. It's 6 brand new Pokemon that I came up with to try and revolve around the whole Tropius strategy. But yeah, I was really happy with the results of that. I did one battle beforehand, and unfortunately, it was a multi-hit move like Lava Plume. So it didn't work because I went down to a multi-hit move. The only problem with Follow Me, it only works with single target moves, not the multi-hitting target moves like Rock Slide, Lava Plume, Blizzard, etc, etc. Alrighty, so that's about the only VGC battle that I had. The other one that I've got is something that I was thinking about doing, like, since I've expanded on Trivia Tuesday so much. Sunday has a few expansions as well. Monday may even see some expansions as well. So I thought, why not do some expansions to the Wi-Fi Wednesday series, since, you know, it's up most Wednesdays, except when I'm lazy, I can't get a battle either. And that's doing a subscriber battles, probably preferably multi. So usually I try and do subscriber battles now and again. However though, shameless plug incoming, Hit Knight now does have a chat on his website where all of his subscribers can come over, chat, get some battles, and just talk to Hit Knight and myself. And now and again we do multi-battles with the subscribers. So I did this one last night just after the Trivia Tuesday episode was uploaded, because all I'd done for the last couple of days was just work, and I wanted something relaxing to do. So this is my relaxing part. So if people want to see something like subscriber multi-battles or something along those lines, let me know in the comment section below and I'll work on something, because there's definitely plenty of opportunities to do it now with that new chat, and I'll leave I'll try that again. I'll leave a link to the chat in the description below and everyone can check that out. So anyways, this was up against one of our chat mods and 2 other random subscribers. Yeah, this was well, it was fun to say the least. Like, we had some funny moments. So yeah, again, better just to watch than to explain, because spoilers. Alright, so I'm going to leave my Manibuzz here. This is my VGC Manibuzz. It's kind of like, this thing was kind of just like a merge of all 3 of my VGC teams. Alright, so my ally goes with the Excavalier lead, and the Diancie's going to Mega Evolve into Mega Diancie. Like, yay! This is going to hurt if it hits me especially. And it goes for the Protect, just in case I go for Toxic or something on that Diancie. And the Ember goes for the Flamethrower. I'm not too sure why the Excavalier did not swap out, because that Flamethrower was definitely coming. And I set up my Tailwind with my Manibuzz. For those that have seen the Sand Team VGC teams will be probably very familiar with this Manibuzz set. It is indeed quite fun to use. Alright, so my ally is going to send out the Feraligatr. So Tailwind is up on the field, and that Feraligatr can be boasting some nice attacking moves. However, he goes for the D-Dance. I'm assuming he's got like a different set on this. It may not be a max attack, max speed. But anyways, he goes for the Dragon Dance there, purely just for the attack boost. And the Diancie looks like it has Hidden Power Grass, or Hidden Power Electric, something along those lines, but it's super effective regardless. But judging for that damage, I'd say Diancie is defensive. And with that D-Dance up, there is no way Diancie is going to be living that move. Even at max defense, I don't think. And with that, I go for the Foul Play. I think I've actually Foul Played the Diancie. I can't remember who I clicked there, but regardless, it went on the Ember. I was actually half thinking about going for Toxic that turn. I probably should have done that instead. Anyways, the Flamethrower does about coming close to half damage there to my Manibuzz. Not quite enough to take me out, which makes me think this Ember is something like defensive or something, because I'm not running any special defensive EVs or anything. So Rock Slide's going to do a decent amount of damage there to Ember and the opposing Feraligatr. I go for Foul Play here and I just miss out on the kill, so damn it, if only that Feraligatr went for D-Dance first and then I Foul Played, I definitely would have killed it. Alright, so its attack and speed rose, not going to be quite enough since there is Tailwind on the field. Ember goes for the Grass Knot, and that's going to take out the Feraligatr with a critical hit. I'm not too sure if that mattered or not though. Yeah, it's hard to tell because I really don't know both Embor and Relegator's EV spreads. As I said, I'm pretty sure the Embor is running a defensive set. Alright, so my ally's last Pokemon is going to be his Gyarados. So the Intimidate's going to go up on the field there. It's going to negate the D-Dance attack boost on Relegator, so that Relegator's on the neutral attack now. Embor's at -1, and it's going to Mega Evolve into the Mega Gyarados. So it's going to be gaining the Water Dark typing and the Mold Breaker ability. Alright, so that's cool. So if anyone, like, if that Embor is carrying Sucker Punch or something, that's not going to affect Gyarados at all. Alright, so I think they went for Ice Punch my Manibuzz there, and it failed because I went for a Protect, because why not? I actually thought that Gyarados could have been special or something, so that's why I threw up the Protect. Alright, so the Earthquake from the Gyarados is going to take out both the Embor and Relegator, which is cool. So I think the opposing opponent, one of them has only 1 Pokemon left, and the other one has 2 left, I do believe, unless I've miscounted along the way. Anyways, Talonflame comes onto the field. I'm like, yeah, I think I know what set this is going to be. This might be the usual Life Orb or Choice Banded Brave Bird set. Anyways, Stoutland comes onto a field, so Intimidate goes up, which is going to lower Gyarados' attack by -1, and it doesn't really matter for my Manibuzz because I don't have any attacking moves besides Foul Play, which doesn't actually use my own attack. Alright, so Retaliate there on the Manibuzz. It's going to bring me down to the orange. Life Orb damage on the Stoutland, so that's cool. Usually it's a Choice Band Retaliate or Choice... Yeah, mostly Choice Banded unless it's running in the sand. I like seeing Stoutland, it's like a really interesting Pokemon. But anyways, Foul Play there is going to take up the Talonflame, so bye-bye Talonflame, that's one less Pokemon to worry about. And I think it went for Bulk Up too, so I'm like, that's interesting, I haven't seen a Bulk Up Talonflame in a while. Alright, so it's down to this Stoutland and the remaining Pokemon. So I go for the Protect here because I'm not too sure what it's going to go for, and I went for the Wild Charge. So I'm like, great, lucky I did Protect because I definitely would have gone down from that amount of health that I've got left. So Gyarados goes for the D-Dance, bring its attack back to neutral and at +1 speed. I can't remember if I got Tailwind on the field or not. So Waterfall coming from the Gyarados here, that's going to do a decent amount here to the Stoutland. Brings it down into the low oranges. Retaliate there is not, well, it's going to do a little bit less than half there to the Gyarados. Life Orb damage there as well brings the Stoutland into the red, and Foul Play is going to finish it off. So that's Stoutland down. Alright, so there's one more Pokemon left on the opposing field, and my Manibuzz is just sitting here thinking, oh, I'm a little too strong. Too strong. The bird is the word. Alright, so the last Pokemon is going to be the Zoroark. So I went for Sucker Punch there, which is very... I will admit that was a commendable move, just in case the Gyarados did go for the Waterfall or something. But unfortunately, because Gyarados is now a Dark-type Pokemon as well, the Sucker Punch would have actually done not very much at all. Alright, so I set up the Tailwind there, so hopefully I can outspeed the Zoroark and get like a Toxic or something up. Goes for the Sucker Punch here. And as we saw there, it's not going to do very much at all because it's not very effective. However, that was a critical hit, so getting very lucky with the critical hits there. And it's also Life Orbed as well. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be GG because it's a +1 and Zoroark's pretty frail. So that's the Zoroark down. And with that, that's also the multi-battle over. So GG guys, that was quite fun. Manibuzz is indeed the bird, the word, and I had Heliolisk, which is from my new Sun team, and I think I had my choice scarf. Charizard was my final Pokemon there. I don't think I would have brought my Megazard because it's a bit weird to bring since it's a gimmick troll Charizard Z set. Not Z, I was thinking about Charizard Z, like the designer for it, that's why I said Z. Charizard Y. Anyways, that's it for tonight's Wi-Fi Wednesday shenanigans. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As I said, leave a comment down in the comment section below if you do want to see something like subscriber multi-battles in the future. We can make that a bit of a cool, unique series, as well as the VGC, and hopefully if it comes back, 6v6 battles. Haven't had a chance to do any 6v6 yet, because as I said, I am having quite a lot of fun with experimenting with double battle format. Alright, so that's it for me guys. Until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!